So once I finally got the results and got the diagnosis that I had a stage 3/4 astrocytoma on my, let's see, what did they say, on my brain stem in the pons area. That was the exact diagnosis, and it was a little unexpected. They actually thought it wasn't going to be as high grade. So the question was, since it was grade 3/4, was, well, how are we going to treat this? Do we treat it like a 3, which is not as aggressively, or do we treat it more aggressively just in case it was a 4? And the decision, you have to think of, okay, well, it's your brain, and what could happen during treatment. And I think that was one of the biggest things that was scary was, well, your brain can swell and you can have some complications during chemo and radiation, and do you want to throw it all at it at once? And I was glad, speaking with Dr. Groves, with his decision, him saying that, the best results really are to do it a certain way. And so we did. He suggested, the chemo, we did radiation for 42 days, and then we were going to do chemo. So, and that seemed, I was glad to have a plan. I was glad to have a diagnosis, to know what it was, and then to begin, this treatment. And I thought, radiation, golly, I mean, that just sounds, in your brain, what can that be like? Am I going to lose my hair? Does it burn? Does it hurt? There's so many questions, goes through your mind, and then you begin, and we can talk about, the whole radiation process, but it was good to have a plan and to know where we were starting and what the end point was. We're going to go radiation and then for a year do chemo. So I knew that was the plan.